This is Adventist News Update, a service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. Thank you for joining us this week. I'm Andrea Musgrove. Coming up in the news, the president of the South Bahamas Conference addresses graduates of Garvin Primary. Returning college student encourages peers to pursue God. South Bahamas Conference Camp Meeting 2012 is going to be an unforgettable experience. And an outreach team in Malaysia offers hope on wheels. These stories and more on this week's Adventist News Update. The president of the South Bahamas Conference, Pastor Paul Scavala, addressed over 100 graduates of the Garvin Primary School on Tuesday, June 5th at the Golden Gates World Outreach Ministry on Carmichael Road. The proud parents looked on as the eager students displayed their talents and received accolades for their hard work. Pastor Scavala, in his address, presented the graduates with the acronym SMART. He told them that in every stage of life, one has to set goals, and that every goal must be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timed. Pastor Scavala invited them to make Christ the center of their lives because in him all things are possible. We say congratulations to the graduates. A college student returned home this summer, and instead of socializing with her friends, she encourages her peers to pursue a more meaningful relationship with God. Here's Laverne Stirrup with more on this story.
Rondi Forbes is a final-year accounting student at Southern Adventist University in Collegedale, Tennessee. She grew up in an Adventist home, but as many young people do, when they are away from home, occasionally she lost focus. But this semester, Rondi had a special encounter with Jesus, and it would be this experience that drove her to chase after God.
To be honest, this semester has really been stressful, challenging, and most times depressing, and just so many things going on with examinations, trying to pull all-nighters, just me trying to do everything on my own. I lost focus. My parents always told me, like, before you take an exam, pray. Before you do this, before you do that, pray. But I thought I could have done everything on my own.
Over the course of this semester, there was an incident where two of Rondi's friends were shot. One of them died as a result of gunshot wounds. The news left her distraught and feeling hopeless. These two tragic situations, along with a whirlwind of other experiences, led Rondi to her knees, and in a quiet moment with God, she felt led to organize a week of prayer at her church, the Bethany Seventh Adventist Church in West Ridge, on June 4th through 8th, 2012. The speaker for the week of prayer, which ends this Friday evening, June 8th, is Elder Raymond Antonio. And she had this message for the viewers who may be giving in to the stresses of this world.
Do not lose focus. Focus on God, chase after him, read his word, praise him. Because without him, you cannot do anything. You might think you could do it, or you might be doing, good for a little while, but it's only going to last for so long. Just keep focused on him, keep praying to him, and he will bring you through any circumstances that you may come across.
I'm Laverne Stirrup for Adventist Television.
Thanks, Laverne. The Let's Move Bahamas initiative will continue until mid-year convention. The Let's Move record sheets have been sent to each church, and this weekend you will be able to record your steps online. If you would like to order a t-shirt and a pedometer, see your youth or health director or order at Better Living Health Center. And coming up in the South Bahamas Conference, it's graduation time again for Bahamas Academy, and the graduates and proud parents wait in anticipation. The elementary division's commencement ceremony will be on Tuesday, June 12th at the Loyola Hall on Gladstone Road at 7 p.m. In the senior division, the baccalaureate service will be held this Sabbath, June 9th at the Hillview Seventh-day Adventist Church at 11 a.m. and the commencement ceremony will be at the Sheraton Hotel Resort on Cable Beach Friday, June 15th at 10 a.m. It's Camp Meeting 2012. Last year, the members of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, visitors and friends came together for our first annual camp meeting under the theme Fanning the Flame. This year, all roads lead to the new Bahamas Academy site on Marshall Road from June 17th through the 23rd as we celebrate the theme God with Us. Featured speakers for the occasion will be Pastor Enoch Paulison, Senior Pastor of the Ambassador Seventh-day Adventist Church in Lauderdale Lakes, Florida, and our youth presenter, Pastor Lauren Grosner of South Central Conference in Huntsville, Alabama. June 17th to the 23rd. Camp Meeting 2012 will be an exhilarating 5-day conference designed to help you discover your God-given gifts and talents, as well as gain essential tools to enhance your spiritual journey. Workshops and day sessions will begin on Monday, June 17th with the renowned leadership specialist, Dr. Harold Lee, and worship services will commence Wednesday evening at 7:15 p.m. Remember, there will be delicious meals available at the site on the weekend, and tickets can be purchased in advance from the South Bahamas Conference head office. You can't afford to miss this life-changing experience. Camp Meeting 2012, come and be blessed. And Pastor Lauren Grosner will also be the speaker for the upcoming Youth Crusade under the Big Tent on the grounds of the Breath of Life Seventh-day Adventist Church and the New Bahamas Academy on Marshall Road on June 24th to the 7th, so you want to save that date. And here's an opportunity to make a big difference. An invitation is extended to all persons who volunteered to teach adults in the Project Read Bahamas program to attend a special training class on June 10th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the office on Village Road next to Queens College. Others interested in learning the methods to teach adult literacy are also welcomed. The Living Faith Pathfinder Club will be hosting a Healthy Living Walkathon on Sunday, June 10th, 2012 at 6 a.m. The route will begin and end at the Goodman's Bay. Support this effort as we strive to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And if you have not registered as yet for the walk, just go out early on Sunday so you too can participate in this event. In news from the north, the Shiloh Seventh-day Adventist Church hosted its 8th annual Grand Bahama Health Expo this past Sunday on the Shiloh Church grounds. Under the theme Promoting Healthy Lifestyles, the Health Ministry and Community Services Department started the week with nightly health seminars where a number of health professionals presented information in their fields. Among them were Dr. Lester Carrero of Orlando, Florida, who culminated with practical ways in which the attendees could treat various illnesses with natural remedies and diet. Minister of State for Grand Bahama, Dr. Michael Darville, who officially opened the 8th annual Grand Bahama Health Expo, commented on the life-changing work that the Seventh-day Adventist Church is doing in promoting and emphasizing the importance of healthy lifestyles in the community of Grand Bahama. Through 8 illustrated exhibits, community health professionals and church volunteers explained 8 steps to better living. Those visiting the expo were able to see, hear, feel, and even taste the experience of total health in these 8 action-packed centers: nutrition, exercise, water, sunlight, temperance, air, rest, and trust in divine power. Other exhibits available were backyard gardening, health screening stations, health age by computer, kids booth, vegetarian cuisine sampling, bush teas, the Pathfinder Club, and the Adventist Book and Nutrition Center. And in Adventist World News, a full-time ministry in Malaysia called Hope on Wheels operates 5 days a week to offer basic health assessments and comfort to those who may be experiencing a severe health challenge. With obesity on the rise, some are surprised to learn they may have diabetes. Recently, dozens of persons visited the booth over a 3-hour period as they were offered tests for blood pressure, glucose, and body mass index. In fact, they have built such a consistent clientele that the team would often visit the homes of regular visitors to their booth to follow up with their care. This ministry launched in February 2012 following a multi-million-dollar tithe contribution to the Adventist World Church in 2007. Dubbed Extraordinary Tithe, these funds help to bolster projects worldwide, especially in the 1040 window, a geographical rectangle in the Eastern Hemisphere. It's estimated that more than 60% of the world's population lives in the region, less than 2% of which is Christian. Similar ministries outfit an entire bus and have patrons come on board. But Hope on Wheels operates out of a van, which can get into smaller markets, malls, and schools quite easily. President of the Adventist Church's Peninsular Malaysian Mission, Leong Fei, said, "We're trying to create awareness of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, home to about 5,200 Adventists." He added that the Adventist Church Malaysia is not well known, even among those familiar with other Protestant denominations. The mission operates in Kuala Lumpur, the federal capital and the nation's most populous city of over 1.2 million. The official religion is Islam, which includes about 60% of the population. About 20% of the citizens are Buddhists, and Christians make up less than 10% of the population. Sunny Tan, a pastor who serves on the Hope on Wheels team, said that they have operated in the Puchong district for 2 months. They typically minister to a market once a week for 3 to 6 months, setting up at different locations every 5 days. According to Tan, they sometimes encounter gang members extorting market sellers, but they leave his team alone when they realize they are a charity. The team nurse, Christina Joseph, said they chose the name Hope on Wheels because that's what they offer people every day: hope. Well, this has been your news update. On behalf of the production team, thanks for watching. I'm Andrea Musgrove for Adventist Television.